Hey traders, this is Jeff from ZenTrader.ca. I'm going to go over a couple market charts and then I'm going to move on to some sector analysis that I did over the weekend. My outlook on the general markets right now are neutral to bearish. My timing signal for the NASDAQ is up, but the other two markets that I cover are down. And as you can see, since my timing signal turned bullish here on the NASDAQ, we've done not a whole lot. I'm not seeing a lot of new stocks showing up on my scans that I use for Trade with Zen, and I've taken a lot of profits, taken a lot of stocks out of my portfolio, not because I was bearish or not because I was turning bearish. It was more that they were hitting my upper exits, they were hitting my targets of where I wanted to book profits at, and I just got an overall sense that it was time to lighten up. So again, I am the lightest that I've been since before summer, position-wise, and I would welcome a pullback. And kind of the big picture that I got from going over some of the sector charts that I'm just going to jump right into is that we are going to get a bit of a pullback in the markets. We'll start with the computer hardware index. This is my public chart list, so if you're interested, I'll show you at the end how you can watch these charts real time. On 825, which is right around here, I said look for a pullback to the support level, which I'd indicated is here. We hit that, but we're making lower highs. This is the reason why this is a significant index. This is the sector that Apple's in, and that can have a big influence on the NASDAQ. So, there's nothing. It could just drift back down here to support, and then that would be the retest. And then at that point in time, we'd have to decide. Well, not we, but this index would have to decide if it can bounce off of there and then potentially make a higher high up here. Defense stocks. This is a sector that kind of came onto my radar around here. I was looking for a pullback down to here and never got it, and it just plowed higher. I think this is a sector that is definitely overheated. I'm looking for a pullback down here to the 145, 151 area. And the longer that it takes, the more I might move this up a bit, but this is what I'm looking at right now. These are the charts that I think are interesting from a bullish perspective, so keep your eye on this sector. Healthcare, I think, is definitely, this is my support area. So I'm short-term bearish, long-term bullish on this sector, and the charts that I'm focusing on when and if we do get down here are these ones. Life insurers, I think, need to pull back. I think this will be a bullish sector to kind of target once we do get this pullback to the 520, 540 area. You'll see that will be a significant area of support on this trend line. Precious metals, I just think this is a fascinating chart. On 825, which is right around here, I really felt that this was going to be resistance, and it was. And I actually think where we're going, I think we're going to retest these lows around 52.5, 53. And then at that point, if it can't hold, then these are going to go lower. I mean, people that are trying to dip by the miners continue to just get beaten up. This is just a sector that is just, you want to stay away from right now. It's not, there's nothing bullish about this sector. The broadline retailers, this could be putting in a long-term head and shoulder top, so keep your eye on this. Not a whole lot really. I mean, this would be bad for the general markets if this happens. Although lots of times these head and shoulder patterns, they're so widely recognized now, they rarely do fall through. So if this sets up and then it fails to break down, could be an explosive move to the upside. So keep your eye on that sector. And then the home improvement retailers. I say here, this is ridiculous. Okay, I'm actually bearish on this sector. I think that this is going to be offering a potential short entry over the next coming weeks. I mean, this area continues to be resistance, and I'm going to be watching this closely and seeing how these stocks so these are the stocks that could potentially be short candidates. So as I mentioned earlier, this is my public list on stock charts. I'll include a link in the YouTube video and on the blog entry if you're watching this on the site, so you can click on that and access these. I got about 60 charts on there. Not all of them have annotations, but I've been doing them slowly over time, so hopefully in 6 to 8 months they'll all be completely annotated.